Well,
Like,
you
there
said
was-
8 months ago you got flued out.
I see multiple
Flued
men,
out.
so
Oh, you're not monogamous to your boyfriend.
I do porn.
No, but okay.
Outside of work,
We get that, but like outside of work, do you
are you monogamous?
fuck other civilians?
Personally, I'm pretty monogamous.
Pretty monogamous.
Are you both?
It's
That's
like
okay.
it's a black and white issue. Either you're
Yeah, like are you
monogamous.
guys like
So, look.
is he monogamous to you?
Yeah, but like we both, okay, yes. For like, we'll have sex for work.
Wait, doesn't he do OnlyFans too?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm asking.
Oh,
Is that like outside
okay.
of their
I-
occupations, are they monogamous to each other, or do you have like
I-
sex with other people for fun?
I really like emotional like intimacy, so I
Yeah.
like to keep that secure between my partner and I.
Sure.
It's kind of like a touchy situation right now because like
Okay.
we're still very new in the relationship, and obviously like with
Sure.
the work that we do, it's very stressful navigating that. So like he'll fuck other girls, but it's only okay if he records it. Likewise, like it's okay if I fuck other guys, but we have to record it.
Yeah, so
work.
it's for work.
Yeah.
I actually have some pre-show notes here that you provided for us, and just for greater context, yeah. For some greater context, so you do adult content, you do
Yes.
BG content.
And girl content.
Who have you shot with? What are some of the names of the companies you've shot with?
Brazzers, Nubiles, Bang Bros, Team Skeet, Vixen,
Any more?
Reality Kings.
What else?
Fuck. I don't know.
How long have you been doing this for?
I
you're
started 3
20?
days before my 19th birthday.
You're 20?
Yeah, I also,
Okay.
yeah.
Any others?
Yeah, Net Video Girls.
What else you got?
Fuck. There's a lot.
Blacked?
Yeah, Blacked is Vixen. So I did
Oh,
like
that's
Blacked,
Vixen.
Black
Okay,
Raw.
gotcha.
I,
Sorry that you know this brand.
It's not like that.
Hard X.
I have to do research on the people that are coming on the show. Okay.
Sure.
How many scenes have you done?
Over 100.
Jesus.
Over 100. Scenes with men. Over
100.
100. Over 100. Okay. I was gonna ask about money, but I don't know if you're down to share like earnings, because that's always interesting. Because I feel like people that do OnlyFans.
I can give like a generalization.
Sure.
Ask a question.
Oh, I was just curious because I know people who do OnlyFans who do adult content can be very high earners. We're talking 6 figures a month, even more sometimes. Which I mean, most people don't make that in a year. Can you give us a range? How many figures you make in a year, a month?
I make over 250K a year.
Okay.
So it's not like crazy. I don't make like
good, though.
300,000 a month, but I'm doing well.
It's good.
Is most of that from porn or from OnlyFans?
It's a healthy mix. I think it's like 50-50.
Healthy mix.
Healthy mix. Not healthy per se, but
It's a mix.
So okay. We have a photo.
Oh.
Nick, I think. Don't worry, she's wearing. No, she's wearing pants. She's not naked.
Jesus. I was scared for
So
her.
I saw you. I saw that on Twitter.
Yeah. My
And
mom saw that too.
there's another photo that we
Wait,
definitely
what is your
can't
mom?
show. There's another photo that we definitely can't show.
Jeez.
So, Molly, I love you, but that photo and the corresponding photo that comes with it, I gotta be honest. It sounds like you're in a relationship, you're happy, are you in love? I don't know. That photo, though,
We're just friends.
it's gonna be a wrap for like 90% of dudes, son.
'Cause they're
They see that
intimidated.
shit, it is a wrap, son. They see the other photo. I can't show
What
it.
is
It's not
the other
YouTube.
photo?
Let's just say, somebody get me a fucking.
Can I see it at least?
A Coke.
Pretend.
I should have brought the dildos I just. Oh my God!
Wait.
Doc Johnson sent me these butt plugs.
I'm sorry. Like,
I love this talk right now.
it
This
becomes.
is my favorite talk ever.
I gotta say, 99% of men, if they know that photo's out there, you can't be wifed. I'm sorry.
I
It's
don't
a wrap.
want to be wifed by them if that.
I'm just saying.
Do you want to be wifed in general?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? In the dark recesses of your husband's mind will be that photo. Pretend this is not this color. Okay?
We should have.
It's huge. Like imagine how like
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, one time.
Am I insecure for that? Like,
No,
I'm sorry.
do
It's
you
a
want-
rap.
do you want-
It is a rap, son. I can't. Okay, sorry.
Do you want
I'm getting
children?
worked up. I'm sorry.
I do want children. I feel like
So-
I know where you're going with this.
Well, okay. I guess I want to ask one question. Why did you get in the porn industry?
That's a very loaded question.
Does it have to do with like family background or?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
I got into porn. It was a personal choice. I wanted to get into
Sure.
porn, but I think what led me into sex work was stuff that was beyond my control, and it
Okay.
like formed my mental in a certain way. And now I live with that, and I make the best of it. And I think that when I was younger, like 18, like working at the strip club, I gained skills, like people skills, talking to people that I necessarily didn't really like or find attractive, and I got really
Sure.
good at making money off of that.
finesse.
No,
So-
yeah, I got really.
No, I will
Yeah.
say she's very well spoken.
Like I
So-
got really good at making money off that. So I was pissed because I wasn't making enough money for the effort that I was putting in. And I don't really care what people think of me, like sexually wise. Like I always want to be a good person. But
yeah, okay. So before you got into adult content, what was your thought process? Did you think, hey, I want to be a nurse? I want to like. Were there
No.
other options on the table?
were
Like
al-
anything?
you
Like
were always thinking
photographer?
about-
I
Teacher?
mean, like you can think what you want about this, but I used to joke in high school that I would be like the best porn star if I got into porn. I think like I've always been a sexual person. I've always really enjoyed physical sensation.
Uh-huh.
So-
You can obviously say no, but do you mind me
Okay.
asking?
Butler donated $99. The only test for genital herpes that works is a Western blot test and is highly accurate. With over 100 scenes, the porn star is likely gonna get a result she doesn't like. Would you be willing to take the test? Yeah, I bet not, you filthy animal.
Angels with
Dude
filthy
has
souls.
like
My
a
goodness.
I guess you
hyperfixation
should
on
respond if
herpes.
you like.
Merry
So-
Christmas, you filthy
So
animal.
I guess. Yeah, that's a.
Do you
that's
want to
a-
respond?
Yeah, do you want to respond? Okay.
Bender the Offender donated $99. I leave for 5 minutes and y'all are talking about butt plugs and didos now.
You could blame
Bender,
Brian,
Salute
actually.
Haram.
Bender, if I knew the button for Haram, I'd be pushing it. I agree. But yeah, so do you want to respond to either of those?
I definitely would take a herpes test if I needed to, but I also have
You missed something.
Super
never
job,
been
missed
put in the position where I need to take a test, and I've never had any symptoms, which has led me to want to take a test.
Do you mind me asking, like, would you mind sharing details about like your parents?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, sure.
Are they
for
still
sure.
together?
No.
Okay.
Separated?
Yeah.
Were, like from the get-go or like midway
So
through life?
I grew up in a very wealthy neighborhood, just outside of DC. I grew up with like kids that had everything,
Sure.
like very first class. Then my parents got a divorce. They split up, and my mom and my grandfather and I ended up homeless, and we all ended up living in one room together in a homeless shelter, from like the ages of 16 to 18.
Okay.
So the second I turned 18, obviously that's going to cause an obsession with money, from having absolutely everything you can have in life to having nothing.
Of course, yeah. I'm sorry to hear about that.
No,
That's-
I mean,
that's-
like, honestly,
Well, no, but that's a
I
tough
really
upbringing for
appreciate
anybody to go
that it happened to
through.
me. I really appreciate that it happened to me because it shaped the way that I am for the
Mm-hmm.
better. That being said, I think it.
Do you think that if you didn't go through that particular event in your life, you would still be in the same industry that you're in?
I don't know. I've always had a passion for like animals. I love volunteering at the animal shelter, so I might have tried to do something with that. But I think ultimately, I probably still would have ended up doing OnlyFans. Probably
Sure.
still would have ended up going into porn from that because that's just the type of person I am in general.
Can we just pull up the photo one more time? Can we just pull up the photo one more time? Listen, Molly, I love
which
you.
one?
You're very kind.
be
Maybe it's the
careful.
stripper finesse, but no. She's wearing. Look, it seems
wearing
like
pants.
she has
My
some
heart is
jeans
still
on.
racing from the
She
first time you
she has some jeans on. The other photo, this one, I mean, it could just be a friend, of course, right?
Yeah.
The other photo, though, probably. I mean, again, you're a great girl. I'm sorry, it's a wrap for 99% of dudes. They can't wife you. If I was dating you, okay, if I was dating you and I fell upon that picture, you know, like, here, why was I using a water bottle? I got this, son.
I don't
Hold on,
think
look at this
she's
shit.
hiding.
Look at the microphone.
Here.
It was like this.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, actually, wait, go ahead,
she's
go ahead.
not particularly hiding this side of her. So,
That is so burned into my fucking retina. Okay,
Yeah,
I
that's
just
right.
can't.
And
I
ours.
can't. You're very nice. You're very sweet, but it's like.
Well, obviously her boyfriend's okay with it.
Yeah.
Oh, so he wouldn't
Her
be dating
boyfriend.
Well,
does-
I
But I'm
would
saying
argue.
for 99%.
No, yeah.
No, I
so
know.
Yeah.
99% of
90% of men.
aside from the.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Molly.
Aside from the sexual promiscuity.
That's why the word average exists.
Yeah. Okay. So
Wait, what?
whatever.
99% of men, that's average. I want
I
to
don't.
be above
hell,
average.
I don't think that's how the math
Statistically,
works.
that's not true. But whatever.
I don't think that's how the math works.
Yeah, math. It's
math is
the
not
standard deviation, and that's not 99%.
Okay.
But
Go ahead,
whatever.
Mason. Go ahead.
Like, do you consider like how this would? Because I know you said that you want to have children one day. Do you ever consider how that like your work might affect your children one day?
Yeah, I do think about it.
And do you think it will?
Of course it will. Negatively, it might, but I definitely don't think it will positively affect them, other than the fact that I'm able to like
Financially
be financially
provide for them?
stable. Yeah, for them. I think that it would either affect them negatively or neutrally, and I think that basically all depends on me and how I explain it to them.
Okay.
So I can pretty much
Quick
promise
point,
you
quick point.
it will negatively affect them.
Why?
Why? Because that is
Your kids are gonna
public.
get bullied.
Yeah, your kids are absolutely going to get bullied.
But they're
First of all,
get bullied
So
for anything.
it's not really up to you. It's up to the internet.
yeah, it's publicly on the internet. Most
mean,
most of your content, I'm
if
assuming,
you-
is free on the internet. If it's
The only way you
Porn,
could
but-
protect your kids is if you locked them in the house, had no internet access, and yeah, just like made sure that they lived,
Your kids are
breathed,
able to
and
access-
died in
Yeah.
that same house without seeing anything.
I mean, I just hope I would raise my child well enough so that they understand that I'm a human being and that's my job, and not
Sure, but that's
see
not
me
how
as just like a
kids-
sexual object.
Yeah, but that's not how kids like perceive things. Kids are of course influenced by their parents, but they're very much influenced by their peers. And if their peers are going to school saying, "I saw your mom naked on the internet," that's absolutely going to negatively impact them, how their friends look at them, how people look at you and view your family.
I agree with that, but I also think that every judgment made says more about the person that makes the judgment rather than the person that they're judging.
well, if
But
the
it's going to
judgment is
affect your
accurate,
kids. That's what
Yeah.
they're saying.
If the judgment is like, if the assessment is accurate, then
then
that
if the shoe fits,